All right, so I'm going to try to do this movie review with my cordless mic. I mean, hell, I paid for it. What up, though? Roddy Rod, big business. Here to talk about Dunkirk. So, I refuse to believe that this is your first review of Dunkirk. Like, I'm pretty sure you've seen other YouTubers review it, somebody review it. So, let's get right into it. I'm sure you heard the pros of it. Looks great, sounds great. I mean, it is Christopher Nolan, so that is a given. You know, and all that, it's a spectacle to look at. You want to see an IMAX and all that. And the cons being no character development, and like Christopher Nolan usually does, he has three things going on at once. One is shot from land in a week's time, one shot from the sea in a day, 24 hours, and one is shot from the air in an hour. So all this is going on at once. Some people liked it, some people didn't. Pretty much all you hear about the movie. So for me, I have to say I'm not big on war movies, but I thought that would be the reason to go see this, because I heard it was so different from war movies. You know, the PG-13 rating. I mean, blood doesn't bother me, of course, but just something different. And just that it was, you know, how they were saying it was just different from war movies, and that was either a good or bad thing. Depends on you. And I have to say, you have to really just dig into this movie. Like, you really have to submit to this. Just, you know, like, you can't go in there with your arms folded, expecting to, you know, wow me. You can't do that. You have to go in and say, all right, I'm gonna give this a shot, free my mind, and dig into this event, because that's what it is. It's an event. The whole movie is just more of an event than actually, you know, a movie. Like, it's all about this moment in time. It's not about the entire World War II, or it's just that moment. And I believe, of course, Christopher Nolan can do that because he's Christopher Nolan. You know, I do believe that if this wasn't a Christopher Nolan movie, I don't think people would be looking at it twice. As far as the character development part, it was cool with me. I mean, I actually like that. You know, there's no campfire with pictures and stuff. You know, yeah, I got a wife and kids. You know, wink, wink. Like, yeah, nah, it's not about that. Anybody can go. That's one of the same things. Anybody can go at any time. You really don't know who the main character is. You think you do, and then you get wiped out. So okay, I guess he wasn't. Yeah, this shit serious. Shit can happen at any time. But as far as the timeline thing going, I didn't really care for it. It did get a little exciting there when you start to realize that, like, it will show something like Cillian Murphy's character on sea. It show him getting rescued. You're like, okay, I wonder how he got there. And then later on in the movie, it will show it on land. And so, okay, so it's like, you know, kind of like you have to piece it together. Something happened to Tom Hardy. He's in the air, and he has a friend who gets taken down. And you wonder what happened to him. You know, it doesn't show it until later on when it shows it by sea. It shows what happened to him. And it's like, oh, you know, I feel like this is a movie that I want to watch again just for that. Like how people say about Memento, people say if you took it and put everything in chronological order, it's not that great of a movie. I disagree. I watched it in chronological order. This shit was still amazing. And plus, the way it's done makes sense when you think about how the guy, his symptoms, like it makes sense. But this movie, I do believe that if you just put it in chronological order, it wouldn't be as good as it is. I feel like this was probably a time where that whole trick of his wasn't really needed, or didn't impact as much as it has in the past. But I will be willing to watch it if it was more in order, you know, going back and forth, like, you know, so I can actually see. I'm pretty sure I missed some things. But on all, I know this is a movie that I can't say it's a bad movie, obviously, because it looks great, shot great. You know, it's a story about something that actually happened. So, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and say it was crap, anything like that. And plus, it's short for a war movie, for a Christopher Nolan movie, under 2 hours. You know, it was needed. I feel like if it had been any longer, I'd have been ready to go. But all in all, it was just sit there, like I said, I'm not in the war movies, so it didn't really grab me. Like probably somebody who was in the war movies, it probably grabbed them more. But I mean, it didn't seem like anybody in the theater was really that into it. But it didn't seem like anybody in the theater was really that into it, especially people next to me. They was like every time I moved, they were not focused on the movie. So I'm trying to say that they was too busy focused on everything else. So all in all, me personally, it's not a movie that I want to see again, or buy it. But it's not a movie that I was ready to leave, like in Transformers or Triple X. So I was just like, stop this shit, turn this shit off. Like, you know, it's not like that. But the end did drag a little bit. It felt like Tom Hardy was landing that plane for like half hour. Like, dude, land the plane. Like, dude, like, you know, we start getting like real dramatic at the end with the score going on. You know, Hans Zimmer like trying to make this epic ending. I wasn't really feeling it. I was just like, okay, I get it, ended. So, it wasn't really too many things about the movie that would make me say it was amazing. You know, too many amazing scenes, you know, quotables and stuff like that would make, you know, a straightforward movie like this memorable. So, personally, I give it a 6 out of 10. Maybe if you're in the war movies, then you probably give it higher. You probably really enjoyed it. But for me, like, it was cool. Nothing worth really talking about going to see it again. I think it is kind of funny how some people are scared to say they don't like this movie. Like, I mean, your opinion is your opinion. I personally, no. I mean, yeah, I didn't love the movie, but it was all right. But yeah, I give it a 6 out of 10. So that'll tell you right there. So that's my review on Dunkirk. Let me know, have you seen the movie? Are you planning to see the movie? Like, are you in the war movies, or are you not in the war movies and you think you might like this because it is Christopher Nolan? Like, that's pretty much what it is. The Christopher Nolan war movie. It might as well be called the Christopher Nolan war movie. That's the name of the movie. All right. Let me know in the comment section below if you've seen it, if you like it, if you didn't, or you plan to see it, or you're not planning to see it. Let me know all that in the comment section. Thanks for liking us. Let me know all that in the comment section. Thanks for watching as always. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share big business. I'll holler. Hope this mic works. Jeez.